Hello, everybody. Thank you for joining me. This is Game God Fluent, bringing you episode 1 of a new Let's Play for Neverwinter Nights, Enhanced Edition. This is Neverwinter Nights Adventure, NWN Adventure Series number 16, Chronicles of Elnor, Book 1. So that's NWN Adventure Series number 16, Chronicles of Elnor, Book 1. So today we're just going to be making a character. Now I have it downloaded. You could download this module on the Steam Workshop as long as you have the CEP. There it is right there. And it appears version 2.0 to be the same one you can download from the Vault, which I downloaded a while ago. Chronicles of Elnor, Book 1, version 2.0. So I'm actually going to play the Steam Workshop version, which is the same. But again, it's Chronicles of Elnor, Book 1, version 2.0, NWN EE. Single-player game for starting-level characters. It's suitable for any class, 60-plus areas to explore, roleplay and story-driven, and approximately 15 hours of gameplay. The author would like to thank you for choosing to play this module and hopes you'll enjoy it. So the backstory is the quiet little village of Rauk is having problems and was requesting the help of hardy adventurers. Having read the notice back home, you decided to travel the long road to get there. Arriving late one evening, you make your way to the local inn and rent a single room. Collapsing into the bed with exhaustion, you quickly drift off to sleep. Your final thought wonders what adventures you will have in this quaint little town. So it seems like a good little wholesome module. Yeah, let's play the Steam version. Go ahead and create a new character. Alright, so we're going to play... how about a female this time? There is Weemick and Brownie, which are added, but I don't think we're going to use them. We'll be a female... How about a female halfling? Let's go ahead and check out the Halfling Lore. Halflings are clever, capable, and resourceful survivors. They are notoriously curious and show a daring that many larger people can't match. They can be lured by wealth, but tend to spend rather than hoard. Halflings have ruddy skin, hair that is black and straight, and brown or black eyes. Halfling men often grow long sideburns, but rarely beards or mustaches. They prefer practical clothing and would rather wear a comfortable shirt than jewelry. Halflings stand about 3 feet tall and commonly live to see age 150. So they get a +2 to Dex, -2 to Strength. Their favorite class is Rogue. A multi-class Halfling's Rogue class does not count when determining whether he suffers an XP penalty for multi-classing. Special abilities. Their small stature gives them a +1 bonus to attack rolls, +1 size bonus to AC, +4 bonus to hide checks. Skill affinity, move silently, +2 racial bonus to move silently, and +2 racial bonus to listen. They're lucky, +1 luck bonus to all saving throws. They're fearless, +2 morale bonus to saving throws against spells and effects of the fear subtype. And they have good aim, +1 racial bonus to attack rolls made with throwing weapons. Special, halflings are small creatures, and as such, they can never use the following large weapons: bastard sword, dire mace, two-bladed sword, double axe, great sword, halberd, heavy flail, quarterstaff, scythe, and spear. Packages. Halfling characters should only choose the default package for their class, as the other packages may give the halfling weapons they cannot use. So let's try to go with the halfling and check out these portraits we have, which are a lot. She's a cutie. Ooh, let's go ahead and be her. And the class is going to be Rogue. rogue, I think. What did I play last time? Barbarian? Yeah, we're going to be a halfling rogue, which are pretty... chaotic good. Halfling rogues are pretty, not advanced, but pretty efficient. Dexterity, we can take it all the way to 20. Let's go ahead and 18. Let's go ahead and get our strength up. Our constitution up. And our charisma up. Do something like that. And do something like that. So we get more skill points. Now packages. I know it says to choose the basic package, but we could be a gypsy. Gypsy is a vagabond traveling from town to city and back again on seasonal migration. They make their way through illegal means and often cross paths with local thieves guild when they do. These packages do not give any special abilities to your character. They simply configure your skills and feats so you don't have to. We'll go default rogue and customize our own. Wait a minute. Let's configure package. There we go. We've got 40 skill points. Let's look at some of our class skills. We're going to want tumble. Spot. We're going to want spot. Set trap. Search. Persuade. Open lock. Listen. Oh, let's wait. Lore. Disable trap. Bluff. Praise. Use magic device. Let's go 2 in that. 2 in search. Two in listen. And 2 in hide. I think that looks pretty good. 4 in appraise. No pickpocket. How about 3 in tumble? And 3 in appraise. Or 3 in bluff. And get another 2 in perhaps heal. So she's good at healing. That looks pretty good. Now we get a feat. 1 remaining feat. Silver palm. Gains a +2 bonus on appraise and persuade checks. Bull-headed. +2 bonus on resisting taunts, and +1 bonus on will saving throws. Ambidexterity. Fighting with 2 weapons. This feat reduces the penalty of the offhand weapon by 4. Luck of Heroes. Gains a +1 bonus on all saving throws. Could make her tough. Tougher than normal, gaining 1 bonus hit point per level. Hit points are gained retroactively when choosing this feat. Weapon proficiency, rogue, but not martial. And rogue is club, dagger, dart, hand axe, light crossbow, heavy crossbow, quarterstaff, mace, short sword, rapier, short bow, morning star, and sling. That should be good enough, but we missed out on long sword, light flail, light hammer, scimitar, throwing axe, warhammer. Let's give her martial weapon proficiency as well. Customizer. Go ahead and give her that head, perhaps. No tattoos. Start her off in some clothing like that. Hair color we want to be black, which I'm colorblind and can't tell which one is black. That looks black.
At my command, attack! To the fight! Onward!
We have no choice. They must be eliminated.
No time for talking. Let's get to the action. Fight, fight, fight! Blood makes the grass grow! To arms, to battle! Feel my sting!
Get him! Kick some. Think you can take me? Think again.
At the enemy! Attack!
You have to fight! Come on! I didn't want to do this, but...
All right, I says you attack right now!
All right, crew. Let's take them down. There's more where that came from.
Some fights cannot be avoided. Follow me. Take that! For glory! I shall be victorious!
To arms! To battle! Feel my sting! I will not be defeated!
Let's go with Maiden. Generate a name. Sacred Swampo. Prairie. Druido. Marin Bottle. Peregrine, Dabble. Sago, Perrin. Buppy Tildirt. That's actually pretty good. And she'll be 22 years old. Buppy Tildirt. I like that. You may be short, but you're quick and full of spirit. You've recently wandered into human settlements, eager to see what you can learn from the tall folk. And deity. Lathander. Wait, maybe not. 1 second, guys. Okay, so I looked it up. Maybe Yandala, Chief Halfling Goddess, and a member of the game's 3rd edition core pantheon. Her symbol is a shield with a cornucopia motif. Yandala is the goddess of protection, fertility, the halfling race, children, security, leadership, diplomacy, wisdom, the cycle of life, creation, family, and familial love, tradition, community, harmony, and prosperity. That sounds pretty good. So we're going to go with deity Yandala. Okay. Buppy Tilder. Let's go ahead and jump in. We can at least do the beginning before we play. Buppy Tilbert, let's see what we've got. Got a little bit of gear here. Let's go talk to the concierge. Welcome to the realms of Elnor, traveler, a world where adventure awaits you. However, before you enter, there are a few things you may like to know, for things work differently on Elnor than they do on other worlds. So then, do you wish to know the ways of the world of Elnor, or are you ready to enter Elnor now? I would like to know how the world works. There are many topics we could discuss, but there are only a few that you need concern yourself with. If there are any questions you might have about the world, I would be happy to answer them. In reason, of course. I'll not tell you the main plot, for instance, for I wouldn't want to spoil the adventure for you. What happens when I die? Should you be careless and die, your soul will travel to the afterlife. Once there, it is up to you to find your way back to the world of the living. If you're dedicated, it shouldn't take you long to figure out what you need to do to get back. There is more to the death system than this, but we think telling you would spoil the experience. Much better to discover it for yourself, should you be that reckless, that is. How often can I rest? You can rest once every 3 in-game hours. If you need to rest sooner, you can rent an inn-room and rest after you enter it, or if you find a campfire and use it out in the wilds of the countryside. If you try to rest again, but it is too soon since the last time you did, you'll be informed on how long you need to wait before you can. You can also choose to rest after each time you level. How long is an in-game hour? An in-game hour lasts 10 real-world minutes. Thus, if you look at your timekeeping device, within 10 minutes when 10 minutes pass, then a whole hour would have passed in the game. This means, of course, that some spells will have their durations increase as a result. This will be true for you and the enemies you may meet. The author felt that the 2-minute time set in the original game was too fast, and feels that 10 minutes is a good compromise. You mentioned spell durations. Are there any other changes? Well, it should be noted that some spells have had their persistent visual effects removed. This was done for personal reasons by the author, as he felt that such didn't make sense and wanted to bring them closer to the pen and paper versions. Do not fear, however, the actual effects still apply, just the flashy graphics were removed. How many henchmen can I have? You're allowed to have a maximum of 2 henchmen. Who they might be, however, is up to you. You will need to talk to them and ask them to join you if you wish them on your journey. You should treat them well, or they may leave you for good. Nobody likes to be insulted, after all. Will they level as I do? Yes, they will. However, you should keep in mind that when you first talk to a henchman, they will still be level 1. If you are already a few or more levels higher than this, you will need to talk to them to level them up manually until they match your current level. They will then thereafter level with you and with no further instruction. This will also be the case if you remove one henchman from your party in favor of another. The first one will remain the level it was when you removed them, so manual leveling will be required if you choose to re-add them to your party at a later time, assuming you have gained more levels since then. What happens if they die? Any henchman you have will collapse to the ground when they die. Though their soul at that point travels beyond the veil, their body will still be present in the world. You will be provided with a rod of resurrect to resurrect your henchmen at the start of the game, which you can use only twice per day. Once revived, you'll be prompted to speak to them and then can choose to have them with you in your party once more, or choose to tell them to wait there where they are at that time. Either choice is up to you, of course, but you should choose wisely. What setting is the world? Elnor is an original setting of a fantasy world not found in any other game product. That means it's copyrighted. Ahem. The author has spent many years thinking about the world and had finally decided to create it in some fashion, the result being what you see here. Alas, the author laments that he cannot give the world its true justice, but I hear he plans to expand upon it. Only time will tell. Is there a stone of recall like in the original game? There is no stone of recall. There is, however, another device that functions similarly to one. Unfortunately, you will not be given it right at the start. Instead, you will need to find the device on your travels. Once found, however, you are free to use it whenever you wish. Is there any advice you can give me? That would be difficult, but what I can say is you should be very cautious in your adventuring. The world of Elnor can be a brutal place, and those who rush ahead are more than likely going to meet an unfortunate end. It is best to take your time and strategize your potential encounters to ensure victory. You should also choose your companion carefully. It would be best to pick those that complement your class to the fullest. It will do you no good as a rogue to pick a companion of a similar class. The more you mix things up in this regard, the better things will be. Explore the world and pay attention to what is around you. You never know what you may find hidden away in a shadowy corner. That said, it may be advantageous if you improve your searching skills, something that may or may not be needed to be said depending on your playstyle. After all, some places in the game cannot be completed if you're unable to find things you need to find. Lastly, the world can also be very dark as well, as you will notice in caves and when night falls, so you might wish to invest in a handy light source. And that would be about it. Never mind. Okay, let's go ahead and save here for this pre-game episode, basically character creation. One for let's see if it has the module listed. One, Chronicles of Elnor. Okay, so next time we'll travel to the actual adventure and get adventuring. So I hope you enjoy, and I hope you join me for this journey. It's going to be a lot of fun. I'm going to play 5 episodes of it to start, and then you'll see those over time, 1 per day, come up on YouTube. Eventually when I upload them, of course. And we'll start this journey proper, like 15 potential hours of gameplay. It's going to be a lot of fun. So I will see you there. Thank you for joining me, and thank you for watching. And thank you for choosing this journey. Much love, peace, and joy, guys, and I'll catch you in the next one where we start the adventure. So long.